Welcome back to Treasures from the Purans, a treasure chest of fascinating stories from the Puran genre of Indian literature. The curated stories in this series are from Srimad Devi Bhagavatam, which I have adapted for this podcast. I'm Valentina Trivedi, bringing you treasures from the Purans. Srimad Bhagavatam Punyam Nanakhyan Kavanvitam Dvaipayanamukhodbhutam Panchalakshana Sanyutam Shrinvatam Sarvapapagnam Shubhadam Sukhadam Tatha Itihasamidam Punyam Kirtitam Muni Sattamaha. Anybody who hears this Srimad Bhagavatam, endowed with 5 characteristics and filled with various anecdotes that came out of the mouth of Vyasa, finds all his sins destroyed and attains peace and blessedness. O Munis, this holy history has thus been described to you. King Janmejar said to sage Ved Vyas, O son of Parashar, a doubt has arisen in my mind. Nar and Narayan were ascetics born from the essence of Vishnu. They were high-souled hermits filled with sattvic qualities. Why did they leave their asceticism and fight with Prahlad for 1,000 Devata years? Kamini kanakam karyam karanam vigrahasya ve yuddha buddhi katham jata tayoscha tadviraktayoh. Women, wealth, and worldly objects can be the cause of a quarrel. But in this case, they didn't have any of these. How then did the idea of a battle spring up in their minds? To begin with, why did they practice such severe austerities? Was it to overpower others, or enjoy pleasures, or reach heaven that they were doing penance? What fruits did they eventually obtain? Moreover, since they didn't possess the bodily strength of a warrior, it was through wasting the merits of their penance that they would have got the energy to fight. I have heard, he continued, that the virtuous king Yayati was dropped from heaven to earth because of his ego or ahankar. Though he performed a lot of sacrifices, including the Ashwamedh Yajna, he was dropped on earth by the thunderbolt-wielding Indra. Without ahankar, no fight can occur. Were Nar and Narayan also smitten by ahankar? Sage Vyas replied, O king, the all-knowing sages have declared the threefold ahankar arising out of the sattvic, rajasic and tamasic qualities to be the cause of this world. It is out of ahankar that this universe is created. How then can it be free of it? Tapodanam tatha yagyah sattvikat prabhavanti te rajasadva mahabhaga tamasat kahastatha. Penance, charity, sacrifices originate from sattvic qualities, and quarrels arise from rajasic or tamasic qualities. There is no other thing that enchains a soul as ahankar or ego does. Encased in this ahankar, the universe functions, and births and deaths occur repetitively. Vishnu himself had to incarnate as the Matsya avatar or the fish, Kurma avatar or the tortoise, Varaha avatar or the boar, Narsingh avatar or the man-lion, and Vaman avatar or the dwarf. The all-pervading Lord of the universe, the God of the gods, had to take these incarnations because of the curse inflicted on him by Bhrigu. Janmeja said, "Now a fresh doubt arises in my mind. Why was Vishnu cursed by sage Bhrigu? What did he do to earn the sage's ire?" "Then listen, O king," replied sage Vyas. "I will tell you the cause of the curse. In days of yore, the Daitya king Hiranyakashyap, the son of sage Kashyap, often quarrelled with the Devatas. The whole universe was agonized by this incessant warfare. After Hiranyakashyap was slain by the Narsingh avatar, his son Prahlad continued the enmity towards the Devatas. A dreadful battle occurred between them, which lasted for 100 years. The Devatas fought very hard and were ultimately victorious. Grieved by his defeat, Prahlad handed his kingdom over to his son Bali and went to the Gandhamadan mountain to do penance. King Bali too continued the tradition of quarrelling with the Devatas. Ultimately, the powerful Devatas, led by their king Indra, defeated the Daityas. The defeated and dejected Daityas went to their spiritual guru, Guru Shukracharya, and said, "O Guru, you are endowed with immense power due to the strength of your penance. Why then do you not help us? If you don't help us, we may not be able to remain on this earth and will have to go down to the netherworld or Patal." Guru Shukracharya replied, "O Daityas, do not be dejected or scared. I will help you with sound advice and medicines. Cast aside your agony and sorrow and be courageous." The Daityas, thus reassured, became fearless under the patronage of Shukracharya. Now the Devatas had their spies, who informed them of these developments. Indra held a meeting, and the council decided that before Shukracharya's potent potions and mantras helped the Daityas gain strength and overthrow the Devatas, dislodging them from heaven, they must conduct a surprise attack to catch the Daityas unawares. So, ordered by Indra and aided by Vishnu, the Devatas picked up arms and went on a spree of killing the Daityas. The terrified Daityas went running to Shukracharya, pleading, protect us, O Guru." Seeing the petrified Daityas, Shukracharya recited a mantra and cried out loud, "Don't fear, don't fear." Seeing Shukracharya, the Devatas fled. Guru Shukracharya then addressed the gathered Daityas. "O best of the demons," he said, "please listen to what Brahma told me in days of yore. Vishnu is coming to slay the demons. His boar incarnation has already killed Hiranyaksh, and his man-lion incarnation has killed Hiranyakashyap. He will not hesitate in killing all the Daityas. My power," he continued, "will not be of any use before Vishnu's. And without my help, you will not be able to defeat the Devatas. Therefore, wait for some time. I will go and meet Shiva so that I can ask him for special powerful mantras. With the help of those, I will be able to protect you thoroughly. I will return as soon as possible." The Daityas replied, "O Muni, the bravest among us have been slain, and our numbers are reduced. Our forces are exhausted, and our strength depleted. How then do you expect us to stay safe while we wait for your return?" Shukracharya advised them to remain peaceful and practice asceticism. He said, "Samadhanadayah prokta vidvaddhi samayochitah desham kalam balam virar gyatva shaktim balam buddheh." According to place, time, strength, and circumstances, intelligent people use one of the following 4 measures: conciliation or alliance, gifts and bribery, sowing dissension and punishment. They serve their enemies in times of distress, but no sooner are their armies strengthened, they attack and try to demolish their enemy. So pretend to be meek, offer allegiance, and adopt a peaceful way of life till I return. So saying, Guru Shukracharya left to meet Mahadev or Shiva. The Daityas sent Prahlad for reconciliation with the Devatas. The Devatas held Prahlad in high regard and trusted his word. Prahlad addressed the Devatas with humility. O immortals, he said, we have abandoned our weapons and armor. Now we plan to wear barks of trees and practice asceticism. The Devatas were happy to hear this. Relieved of the tension of battling the Daityas, they freely gave themselves up to pleasures and amusements, as the Daityas lived a life of asceticism and waited for their Guru's return. Shukracharya went to Mount Kailash and respectfully bowed before Shiva. He said, since you are not under the influence of Brihaspati, the Guru of the Devatas, I have come to ask you for mantras which will enable the Daityas to win against the Devatas. On hearing his words, Shiva thought, I must protect the Devatas. So he told Shukracharya to do an extremely difficult penance. For 1,000 years, you must do penance staying upside down, with your head down and your feet up. And during this time, you must inhale the smoke of burnt husk. Then and only then can I give you the mantra you desire, said Shiva. Shukracharya bowed before him and said, it shall be done, my lord. So saying, he went and started this extremely difficult penance. Very soon, the Devatas came to know of Shukracharya's penance. They had no doubt in their minds about the objective of such a penance. So armed with weapons, they came and surrounded the place where the Daityas were dwelling. The fearful Daityas addressed the Devatas. O Devas, they said, we have abandoned arms and are completely unarmed. Our Guru is deep in penance. You gave us your word that you will not fight. Why then have you come dressed in full armor and carrying weapons? Satyam vakvagatam deva dharmascha shrutinoditaha nyasta shastrana hantavya bhitascha sharanam gatah. O Devas, where is your truth and where is your religion according to the Shrutis? It is said in the Shrutis that one must never kill the weaponless, the fear-stricken, and those who seek refuge. The Devas replied, your asceticism is a veil covering your deceit. So pick up your arms and get ready to fight. The eternal Sanatan religion says that if one finds a loophole, one must take advantage of it and kill one's enemy. On hearing this reply, the Daityas fled the place and took refuge in the hermitage of Shukracharya's mother, Kavyamata. She told them not to be fearful. No harm can come to you in my presence, she said. The pursuing Devatas entered the hermitage and, unmindful of Kavyamata's warning, started slaying the Daityas. A furious Kavyamata then declared that she would put them all to sleep with the power of her penance. With her yogic powers, she invoked the goddess of sleep, who at once overpowered the Devatas and made them fall senseless on the ground. Seeing this, Vishnu came to Indra's rescue, asking him to enter his own body. On entering Vishnu's body, Indra regained his senses. Seeing Indra thus sheltered by Vishnu, Kavyamata was enraged. O Indra, she said, I will devour you with Vishnu today, with the power of my penance, and all the Devatas will witness it. No sooner had she said this that both Vishnu and Indra were stupefied under her yogic spell. The Devatas were flabbergasted at seeing this and began to cry aloud. On seeing the state of the Devatas, Indra implored Vishnu to kill Kavyamata. "Please slay her now, O Madhusudan," he said. On hearing this, Vishnu invoked his Sudarshan Chakra, which instantly appeared in his hand. Without a second thought about the dastardly act of killing a woman, Vishnu hurled his Sudarshan Chakra at Kavyamata, severing her head instantly. Indra and the Devatas were greatly relieved and pleased at this development and started chanting hymns in praise of Vishnu. But did Vishnu have to face any repercussions for this horrible act? We will find out in the next episode. कात्यायनी महामाये भवानी भुवनेश्वरी संसारसागरे मग्नं मामुद्धर कृपामयी ब्रह्म विष्णु शिवाराध्ये प्रसीद जगदम्बिके मनो अभिलषितं देवी वरं देहि नमोऽस्तु ते।